Imagine that the price of 500 lives was just a small piece of brass. Weighing no more than 50 grams, you could hold it in your palm, never suspecting that this very object became the trigger that set one of history's most terrifying mechanisms of death in motion. This isn't just a story about an iceberg. This is the story of a key that didn't reach the right hands at the right time. April 1912. The Titanic was considered unsinkable. But in the archives of history, this ship remains a monument to human arrogance and a series of absurd coincidences. The secret to the tragedy lies in one small, locked box to which the crew had no access. The true treasure on board wasn't in the passengers' diamonds, it was in a safe on the bridge inside. There were binoculars. On a dark night in the middle of the Atlantic, binoculars were the only chance to spot danger before it was too late. But just hours before departure, there was a last-minute change in the command crew. David Blair, the second officer who was supposed to receive this key, was suddenly removed from the voyage. In his haste, he kept the key to the binocular locker in his pocket. He simply forgot to hand it over. The butterfly effect worked perfectly. The lookouts on the Titanic were left without optical equipment. They were forced to peer into the night darkness with a naked eye. The ocean was as calm as a mirror. Another fatal coincidence, as the lack of waves meant the iceberg didn't create the telltale foam around its base. By the time they saw the ice, it was too late. If the key had been on board, the binoculars would have been in the officer's hands. History would have been different. This wasn't divine intervention. It was human forgetfulness. David Blair lived a long life, keeping this key as a souvenir until the end. He knew that this piece of metal was an ironic and terrifying artifact, one that could have saved thousands, yet it remained forever a symbol of the tragedy of human negligence. We often look for grand reasons for catastrophes. We search for blame among gods or governments. But sometimes, history is just a key forgotten in a pocket. Subscribe to Scrapbook of History, where we unlock the past through its smallest details.